Hi guys, this is Limited Blondo, giving you part 6 of my Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. In the last part we cleared out the undead settlement after exploring it and talking to all the NPCs and getting all the items and finishing up with the boss fight. We move on now to the Road of Sacrifices, and the first thing that's gonna meet us is this thing. Yeah, it's pretty fast. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Outrider. This enemy, at least that's what its armor set is. And it is pretty fast and it hits pretty hard. And it's a pretty tough enemy this early in the game. As you can see, I got a frostbite meter filling up, just like the second boss fight with Woods. It's pretty similar too, just that he got some sharp, fast and agile moves. So I like to use these pillars to create some distance, rolling in, dodging his attacks, get a few hits and pull back behind the pillar and repeat the process. Got a bit lucky there, but we made it. And it drops the Irithil Straight Sword, which has the frostbite effect enchanted into it. So here's the first bonfire in the Road of Sacrifices. And we'll move on this path, and you need a new set of enemies. So this guy will transform into beasts with wings if you let him, or they will remain like this, which is much more easier to deal with. Kind of like harpies, wearing sights, and there's a lot of them, so if they stack up on you while in the wing form like that, it can be pretty troublesome. Finish him off with a backstab. As you can see, some of them use poison. There's a poison mist over there. So they came in different varieties. Some casters and some... Damn, they scream loud. Goodbye to you. So yeah, some come in casters and some come in melee forms. I'm gonna catch an item over here, and then we're gonna meet this NPC. And she'll have the butcher's knife, which is a nice A scaling weapon. Oh, damn! She got me. Yeah, that butcher's knife she has, and then she sharpens it and increases its damage. It's a pretty nice starter weapon for strength builds. It has an A scaling, and it's pretty powerful if you speedrun to this part of the game and catch it early on. There we go. There's also a couple of important items here for faith builds. I'm gonna pick them up as well later. The Brigand Twin Daggers. But it's a tome and a ring we're gonna get for faith. You can see here the butcher's knife. I might actually use it afterwards. Let me know what you guys think. Should I switch and leave the battle axe alone? Switch to something new? Give me some comments. As you can see here, it's where we came from. Pretty straightforward area. And you gotta drop down It's on that bridge. On the right side of this bridge, there's a couple of important items, as I mentioned earlier. There'll be a couple of dogs here, so be sure to disperse them first. You all know how troublesome dogs can be. So, the Divine Tome of Kareem and the Moon's Ring. The Tome lets you learn new miracles, and the Moon's Ring increases damage, I think. Just like the Dragon Rings do for sorcery, and the Witch Islet Ring does for pyromancy. It's the equivalent. So here there's going to be a bunch of these harpies, so yeah, these guys back up. That's good for me. But yeah, you gotta watch out if they all transform, so they don't jump on me all at once. Backstab is a good solution. Solution to everything. I think we had a caster type up here, yeah. Always like to live on the edge, these casters. Shriven Stone. Used to nullify infusions. And over here is an interesting couple of NPCs.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the undead legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way. Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road. Beyond, we may go the next. May the flame.
So continuing our way over here. So Anri and Horace is doing the same journey as our character is, going after the Lords of Cinder. So we'll be seeing more to them later on. You can also decide Anri's fate later in the game, depending on how you act. So there's a couple of different endings we can get based on, yeah, like I said, how we act. And we'll try to follow her questline throughout the game. On this playthrough. Alright. So there's a lot of different ways to deal with this area. I chose to pick this route. And it's a lot of different enemies here. You got those enemies with the long branches. You got these poisonous mushrooms. We got sorceresses. And we got giant crabs. We've got some NPCs, but biggest enemy here, if you're playing online, I think is the invasions. People invade here constantly, early game and late game. And I'm playing online now, so it wouldn't surprise me if I got invaded, which would suck a little if happened. Don't have my PvP build on me right now. A little more focused on the commentary and doing a walkthrough. Goddamn dogs, I hate them so much. Oh. You don't want to get poisoned. So just stick to the left when we come to this area and oh god damn. Jasmine invaded my world. That was not in my plans. Okay guys, change of plans. I'm gonna go to the second bonfire in this area and wait for the invader over there so that we don't have to get jumped later. It's an easier meeting spot for PvP and we'll see how it goes. So here the bonfire is. And there is the invader. Let's do a little bow. Oh, is that a demon great axe? And Evelyn on her back? Man. What? How come that didn't hit? Oh damn. Yeah. Yeah, so that didn't go according to plan. Got smashed by Demon's Great Axe. No matter, we'll continue on our journey nevertheless. I do love doing PvP, but I use another character and different builds for it. So check it out on the channel if you'd like to see some different PvP vids. Getting them backstabs. I'm getting Estus shot here, yeah. Which will come in handy. And over here we'll meet an enemy type, straight out of Bloodborne. Look at that moveset. Get roaring. And the way it moves. I call inspiration from Yharnam. That's pretty cool. I love Bloodborne and I played tons of it. It's also one of the few games I bothered getting a platinum trophy for. Looks like there's another one there. We won't bother with him as long as he won't bother with us. Okay, so now we've cleared that part. We're gonna go inside this building where we start to face our sorcerer enemies. Which will give us a hint of what we'll face at the boss fight. Who is the Crystal Sage. It's the Heretic Staff. It's great for sorcerer users. So the boss we're going to face is one of the Crystal Sages. There's two Crystal Sages in the game. One is a boss fight and one is like a mini-boss later on. And what's interesting with the Crystal Sage is that the Crystal Sages are apprentices of what we call Big Hat Logan from Dark Souls 1. Was like a renowned master of sorcery. It's cool that his legacy lived on through the Crystal Sages. And again, the Crystal Sages had an apprentice named Kriemhild or something. It's all very interesting what you'll find in the armor and weapons descriptions. Oh. Those soul spears, they hurt. There's also an NPC, sorcery NPC here. We'll learn in a way sorcery, but you gotta have, I don't remember how much intelligence. I don't think we have enough for it now, but at least I can just show his location and talk to him. Yeah, a lot of sorcery users here, the enemies. The closer you are to them, the easier it is to deal with them. If they get ranged, they'll use the soul spear, the soul darts, I think, the fan darts. It's kind of irritating. Crystal gem. Crystal infusion increases damage with your intelligence. It scales with your intelligence. So this path, or was it? No, it's definitely this way. So you take this path up here, it's easily overlooked, and you're gonna meet Olbeck. It's this guy.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. You'd better not. Sorcery is not for everyone. And you have your own methods. Sorcery need not be one of them. Don't let it bother you. Be on your way then. You're unkindled. Oh. Well, nothing has changed. It is either a natural fit or no fit at all. Be on your way then. You're unkindled.
So Olbeck won't be speaking to us due to our low intelligence. So for you who want to do a sorcery build, talk to him here in order to get him to Filing Shrine. Now we're gonna face the boss fight of the area, Crystal Siege. Not really a tough boss, but can be tricky when in the second phase, where it multiplies with many phantoms and they do damage as well as the original. But it shouldn't be too hard. This is crystal. Oh. But if you first get hit, it's gonna hurt. It uses crystal sorcery, which is the strongest. I like to get on the side of him before hitting. And sooner or later he's gonna go into second phase where it multiplies. That's when it can be tricky. And the way you will know which one is the original right now is by seeing, oh crap. Yeah, you gotta watch for the stage with the purple light bulb, the magic orb. Like that one, that's the original. So that's the one you want to hit. But what can be dangerous is while you're hitting the original, while the other side are alive, they can still hit you with your magic. So it's a little risky. Let's see. Not that one. Oh. God damn it. Fuck. Trying this again, guys. Sorry for screwing up last time. It's just proof that the last phase can be a little tricky and can bite you in your ass if you're not paying attention. So one way of doing it is to clear out all the copies before hitting the original, but I've done this fight several times without that being too big an issue. So now I hacked a lot of his HP for the last phase, and maybe I'll manage to take him down in this go. Oh, barely. So you see, the other ones didn't get a chance at hitting me with their spells, so it can be done pretty quick. Oh crap. You gotta be kidding me. I think that's gotta be the sign for calling it a day. So this has been Limit of Londo, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you around next time when we round up the Crucifixion Woods.